It's still dribbling. Parker with 2 to shoot. Just gets it off in time, and he banks it in. Double. Duncan free to fire. Barbosa defending Parker. Shot at the great move by Tony Parker. Oh, what a terrific.
Brought some energy to this Dallas Mavericks ball club.
Nash trying to pick up the defense. Tony Parker. And here's Parker again. Wheeling and dealing, and Ginobili scores.
17. Look at him there. Watch what he's doing.
Final shot of overtime. Tony on the run. The He does it. He got it. 1.2 to play.
For Toronto. He's had to be.
Parker with the teardrop.
Gill and Zach Randolph collided and both fell, and that left the middle wide open. And boy, what a move by Parker.
Time Tony Parker catches the basketball, be aware in the corner because he has the ability to make everybody else around him better. First there, make somebody besides Kristich beat you.
Look at Parker. Oh my goodness. Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to create that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling cream.
What's up, YouTube? It's Drew, and I'm back with another video got a big body banger 23 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna roll to 6K now, saying today I am the build dealer on your local corner, and I'll come to y'all with this Tony Parker build video. Yes, sir, this was requested, so here it is today. I had a good time with this build as always, you know what I mean? Like, prime Tony Parker never really gets focused on. Even out of prime, Tony Parker doesn't get focused on. He won a ring outside of his prime, within his prime. Like, man was going crazy before his prime. So yeah, I feel like that whole Spurs dynasty does not get enough attention solely because it's the Spurs. Like, literally, if it was LA, they'd be getting the same attention. If it was like some major market, the Spurs dynasty would like be one of the biggest things talked about, but it's just kind of sad that it's forgotten. So I guess this is my doing as shedding some light toward it with this Tony Parker build. So without further ado, let's get right into the attributes that I use for this Tony Parker 2K23 build video. All right, so as you see, he's 6'2" point guard, 185 pounds with a 6'4" wingspan and a solid body shape. This is all accurate and true to Tony Parker. You know, as always, I try to keep my builds as accurate as possible because if I don't stay by the restrictions, then it's just not the build. But you'll see this is a very balanced build though, as Tony Parker was a balanced player. So you see the close shot is an 87. I almost said 80 foot. What was that? The driving layup is a 95 as well, which is a very high driving layup. As we know, Tony Parker revolutionized the floater in the NBA. Shooting, 85 mid-range shot, 72 three-point shot, and a 72 free throw. For your playmaking, you want a 89 pass accuracy. You want your ball handling to be a 92, and then you want to put your speed of ball all the way up to a 90. Now that you see right here is a very playmaking heavy build and a very heavy ISO build, so you should be able to dribble and do everything that you need to do. Now for your defense, you want a 75 perimeter defense and 85 steal to get silver glove, and you want to put your interior defense up to a 55. For your physicals, you want to put your speed and acceleration both up to a 85. Normally I would put it higher, but just you're not going to be off of the ball a lot with this build. You want a 72 vertical and a 95 stamina, and this is pretty much the build. So let me know what you think down below about the build, what y'all like about the build, what y'all would change about it. I feel like it's a very Tony Parker-esque build. You have the stealing, the defense, the playmaking, mid-range shooting, etc., layups. You see the takeovers, you have a wide range of selections, but go with team ratings boost and pull-up precision. If you want, you can do something else too, but you know, you have literally all the takeovers in the world with this build. And you see in the shades of, I get Maurice Booty Cheeks, Trae Young, and Fred VanVleet. You feel me? That's kind of sounds like a virus. It's inside the arc playmaker. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Once again, let me know what you think about. What did I even just say? Let me know what y'all think about this build. Comment any build y'all want as always. But yeah, I feel like this is a very accurate and good Tony Parker build. Now with the badge spread, I would add one of the 4 badge boosts that you get toward finishing, just so that you get your slithery up to a gold. And then the rest of the badges that you get, I would put them all toward playmaking. You know, you can never go wrong with more playmaking on a Tony Parker build at all. Literally at all. You know, so just keep all that in mind when you are making this build. It is a very balanced build. Like I said, it has a very balanced bash spread. But just know that obviously you want to focus on playmaking because this build is a playmaker. You know, now in terms of playing with it, like it felt really good. Pause, but it did feel really good. Like it was a fast build. I was able to dish the ball a lot, get the ball to my teammates. You know, I got a lot of steals this game. I think I had like 2 or 3, probably 2 steals this game. I had about like 7 assists, 8 assists, whatever it was. So I was doing my thing. I had, you know, with this Tony Parker build, and it definitely translates well into the park and rec just off the passing ability alone. You know, obviously there are builds that can also contact dunk and pass in a way that this build can while playing good defense. I made a build like that. It's in my best builds to make, you know, top 10 or top 5 for each position, whatever, you know, around Christmas time when I made it, if you are a true loyal. But this build definitely does get the job done if you want to mix up your playstyle. You know, I feel like the game needs some change where people need to start making different builds, because just seeing the same exact build and playstyle every single day is just terrible. Like it just gets boring at a point because everybody plays the exact same way. So that's why I try to play a little bit different. You know, I try to make different builds, try to do what I need to do, because it's just my career. My park is just a beacon for cheesers, you know, that just make the same dribble warrior build or the same glass lock build that shoot threes, you know, and that's what they call 2K. And then they complain about the game and wonder why it's so bad. Like, bro, look in the mirror. You are the problem. But okay, let's talk about Tony Parker. As I said, very underrated point guard. You know, if not a top 10 point guard, he's definitely a top 15 point guard all time, I would say. I haven't thought really hard enough. I don't think he's top 5, but I could definitely see him being in the top 10 point guards all time, top 15 point guards all time for sure. You know, like I said, that Spurs dynasty does not get enough attention. The things that they did, what they won like 5 rings and 3 different decades, you know, like literally 3 different decades they won a ring, which is crazy to think about, you know. So I feel like that definitely deserves some love. But let me know think about what am I saying? Let me know what y'all think about this build. Comment down below any build y'all want, and I will eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Peace.